Hi, this is Michael with Peace and Favor, where we help you to find your path to peace. Thank you for taking time to watch this video, starting this series called Home, where we're going to be looking at feeling at home where you are. And a lot of it comes from a lot that's going on in the United States these days, around the world, but I'm just mainly concerned about here in the United States, where since 2024, the election of 2024, a lot of brothers and sisters decided to go to the sideline. We're going to kind of sit back a little bit because America let us know how they felt about our concerns and our well-being. And so it's like, okay, message heard. We gonna go home and chill for a bit. All right, y'all handle y'all stuff, because obviously our issues aren't a concern for you. Well, 2025 was actually kind of relaxing, I'll be honest. A lot of things happened, some good, some horrible. But I began to think about, for 2026, what positive steps could I take? Would I like to see? And it came down to this term home, where I actually heard someone say actually I've heard it several times in the past few months, go back where you came from. If you don't like it, go back where you came from. And we don't want your kind around here anyway. And I've heard this throughout my life. This is not something that just started happening in 2025, 2024, 2025. It's been happening my whole life. And it was surreal to see it being aimed at others. It's like, I've grown up with it, but it's like, it was almost humorous. Because it's like people will always try to find someone to berate, someone to use as at least I'm better than those people. And in other words, they build themselves up by trying to put others down. And they ignore facts to take care of the feelings. But this thing about home, it's like, you know what? One of the things that I have to say that it felt like they got right was that you don't belong here. Because that's how I felt a lot of times. I don't belong here. And at the same time, there were places I could be, sometime a geographical place or with a certain group of people, where I never felt anything but welcome and at home, comfortable, accepted, cared for. And so I thought, how do we talk about that? How do we get to a spot where when people around us are saying you don't belong here, how do we justify, in my case, the defiance that I have to say, actually, I have just as much or more right to be here than you do. And for most of y'all, my family been here longer. All right, my family didn't immigrate here. We were taken captive. We were kidnapped, brought to this country, treated like animals. And that wasn't in 1932, 1940s, when y'all came across and went to Ellis Island and all of that. It was long before then. I think you're kind of picking up where I'm going with this. I'm going to be talking about why we can be proud to live in the United States. And I'll be speaking specifically, when I say we, I'm speaking specifically to the descendants of the African captives who were enslaved in what would be the United States. That's a finite group. This is Michael with Peace and Favor. Hope you have a great rest of your day. God bless.